Will you capture it? Will you pick it up? This one. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Sweet. All right. That's working. And it's fine. That's fine. Okay. See, where's that at? That's about there. Cool. There's a list. A legit list of people I'm supposed to do. Blah, 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 circles. Actually, let me bring this down here. Moving where my iPad is sitting. So I can see it better. Pictures. I think I'm going to do aquas next, because that's going to be an interesting design. I think that'd be kind of neat. Okay. Lower that. All right. Let's see. Facing forward or left, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. That was a crazy line. I forgot to change something. Uh-oh. Let me go here and here. to change something stream-wise. That I forgot to change. Come on. One moment, please. I see that. That one. Okay. That should do it. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, back to what I was doing. Just trying to get the base down the way I want it. That's a little crooked, but oh well. Okay, so this is going to be kind of interesting to do. The character is supposed to be a humanoid flumph from D&D, if anyone knows what that is. And I'm just kind of messing with it because it's fun. It's for a friend. That's all wonky looking. That's all wonky looking. No like that. No like that. Don't like that at all. Okay. Just trying to get the structure of it down the way I want it. Because it's not going to be the exact same as the goblins. Because it's not the same kind of... Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry if this is hard to watch. He's so skinny. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. I have an idea. Actually, oops. Going to... Okay. Uh-oh. How'd we lose it? How'd we lose that? Come back. Hang on. Oh, jeez. If the base would stop blowing stuff up, that would be great. I don't like the way it shakes my house. There we go. Cool. Oh, no. I'm gonna have to... Every time. Done. Okay. Oh, that's a neck. Just messy sketches. Shoulder gonna go here. I would appreciate it if you didn't disappear like that. I need a better stylus. This one is ridiculous. She's gonna have a chicken. She's gonna have a chicken in her lap. This is happening. I can't draw a character for Aqua and them not have a chicken. It's impossible, I tell you. And I don't know how to draw a chicken, so we're going to have fun with this. I'm going to need some pictures of chickens. My Google search history is, all over the place. And all of this is going to fit inside of that circle. So once I've got the sketch down, I'm probably going to resize it before I line it. I'm just trying to get the overall, like, everything down and get everything the way I want it to look before I start putting lines on it. So, and there's going to be a... I don't know how to draw chickens, so we're going to do a little stand-in. Hello. Chicken. Chicken. There's going to be a chicken. Okay. Flumps. Flumps. Little jellyfish of the Underdark. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so... Uniform. Uniform. I need... kind of have the jellyfish, like, oh, how about we start that on a different layer with a different color? That'd be great. I have, like, this jellyfish top for a head. Kind of looks like a mushroom. A little bit. Yeah, right there. And then they have tentacles. Because of course they do. Coming out of the bottom. So there's gonna be... Really? Again? Why? For what reason? There is no reason. Come on. Good. Back up. Okay. I don't know why it's doing it this time. I'll have to look at the settings when I'm all done. They have those little tendril things on, sorry chicken, on the end, like right here. Rough sketch, rough sketch, rough sketch. Sorry, chicken. I can kind of... do that. I'm lazy. Flip. Nope. Reset. Flip. Freeform. Oh, wait. Mm. Yellow and blue seems to be the dominant color scheme in these. Why is Aqua not on when I need her to be? Okay. Really don't want notifications on though. Hi, Spec. How you doing, bud? I just realized that I didn't hardline my computer. Give me 2 seconds while I go do that. Okay, I'm back. Connection should be so much smoother now. I'm sorry. Just completely forgot to do that. Go ahead and bring this back up. Okay. So she needs an outfit. Hmm. I think I've got an idea. Excuse me. Damn. Okay. I'm going to keep it simple. You know it would be cute if I... Might need to make it smaller. Yeah. I can work with that. Now, the real question, does she need glasses? Because I can do that. And this is all different colors because it helps me see the different pieces of everything. Glasses are the bane of my existence. I hate drawing them. But she's got these really cute glasses. Ah! Okay. I'm going to try. Keyword here is try. Let's do it. Glasses, bane of my fucking existence. I swear they... Ah! I hate them so much. Take this little piece. Oops. This little piece here and bring it down. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe? Maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, the part I'm concerned about. The chicken. I need to draw a chicken. Not the food. Oh my gosh, my Google is like, you mean fried chicken? No, not fried chicken. I mean regular chicken. The live chicken. I can make it look like Peggy. That's not what I wanted to do. Open image, please. Chicken! Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Okay. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. I just need to... Oh my god. Okay. I'm doing this, like, I'm just eyeballing this. I don't... It's got this... Well, that's a little too weird looking. And it's kind of got a... Like it comes over here. And this is where you get like the feathers and stuff. So yeah, this might be too high. I will say this, at least the eye is in somewhat the right spot. Comes back up, there's the nose, goes here, and comes back a little bit, and it's... I'm not gonna make it like super realistic. I'm gonna try not to make it super realistic. Chicken. Tell, why are you drawing a chicken? Because Aqua likes chickens. So I'm drawing a flumph, a humanoid flumph with glasses, and a chicken. bring this up. Make it a little bit bigger. There, so I can see what I'm doing. Chicken. Oh, Tandon. Chicken. Okay. What up? Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Is this the Chick-fil-A? I heard there was chicken.
That is in fact a chicken.
Delicious. I call the dark meat.
Oh my
That's the
goodness.
good shit.
I'm drawing a chicken that looks one of the chickens that Aqua takes care of at work.
Oh, she takes care of chickens? I'm
Yeah.
jelly.
She works at a
That
Ow.
bitch.
Ah shit. Ow. She works at a feed store, I think, and they have chickens, so she takes care of the chickens.
Okay, that's great. Did they get to take eggs home?
I think she does actually.
Voice. I thought she worked at like some kind of pet store or something like that, because she'd have the thing on the speaky-doo like this and be at work, and I would hear many an animal every time she spoke up.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly chickens. I know there was one time, the last time I think we were streaming, somebody brought an owl in. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she lost her shit for like 10 minutes.
I mean,
it was great.
Same. If
Look,
I was given the opportunity to pet an
she
owl.
sent us pictures. She sent us pictures, which,
Yes.
you know, as a friend, is a natural obligation whenever Owl shows up.
Of course.
So she did good. She did good. And also, I hate her for being able to pet an owl and me not being able to. God damn it.
God damn it.
I want equal owl rights, damn it. So I've had an adventure today.
Have you?
Yes. Yes, I have had an adventure in the worst of ways. So,
Oh no.
I don't remember exactly when it happened, but sometime in the last couple days, my life has become pain.
No.
So, I have a tooth. Turns out, it's weird, I know. We all get them, but these are mine. It's the molar and the top right all the way in the back.
Mm-hmm.
That sumbitch has betrayed me like fucking Frankenstein's monster. And this son of a bitch has been like slowly corroding away over time from the top down.
Ugh.
So the crunchy bit's still there, but the rest of it isn't. So, yeah, like 3 of the 4 walls are basically not there.
Oh, that's not fun.
No, it's not. It creates a very aggravating pocket for food to go in, and I hate it. So, it's become sharp on the sides, where I don't want them to be sharp. In fact, I don't generally want my molars to be sharp. I'm not a vampire cow.
I'm not a vampire cow.
So, it has come to the point where it has begun to dig into my flesh. Which means I have an open sore inside of my mouth that I cannot get rid of because it keeps getting cut into. and it's caused an infection. So my lymph node under my jaw has started to swell. My sinuses on my, specifically the right side of my face, has begun getting pressure unnecessarily at random points, which I hate. And then also I have like a, it's not quite an ear infection, but you can definitely feel like it would be if it got any further. But it's happening
Yeah.
like behind the ear.
Yeah. That's not good.
Oh, and then the tooth hurts to touch. I forgot to mention that.
Oh.
It feels like if I put too much pressure on it, the fucking thing's gonna snap.
That's not good.
No,
Ow.
no. So that's the beginning. So that started a couple days ago. This isn't the first time it's happened, but it's the first time it's gotten this bad. But it's more specifically, this is only the second time it's happened. Just to be clear, it's only the second. But this time, I got home from work, and I decided, fuck the police. I don't want to live in pain anymore. So I did something I very rarely ever do, and actually logged into my insurance so I could find a goddamn dentist that's worth my fucking time and actually on my plan, not claiming to be on my plan and not. So I could work on, I don't know, maybe having something happen here. So I did what any reasonable person would do, at least I would hope, and I contacted both of them. I let my old dentist know, I'm coming to get my shit, have it ready. You know, my patient file and x-rays and such like that.
Yeah.
And I told them I was going to come get it, be ready and have it just done. And then I called the new guys, and I was like, hey, I'm going to show up today, and I'm going to hand you a bunch of shit. I hope you're taking new patients. They are, thankfully.
Okay, good.
Yeah. That was the main reason I called, is because I wanted to see if they're actually taking patients or not. Like, they said so on the insurance website, but I don't trust it that much.
I don't trust anything.
Nah. It's a double check everything. So yes, they are, thankfully. So that was accurate information on that website for once. And yeah, so I spent the morning running around town, gathering information only to share with other people. And I made contact with the new dentist, but there's only one of them there today, and they're booked solid. And the only time they can get me in for my initial examination, because I'm a new patient, I only checked in today, is next Wednesday.
Oof.
So I'm basically gonna have to live on pain meds until next week.
Oragel.
Oragel?
It's a numbing agent you can buy over the counter for toothaches, and you can put it on the spot that like hurts or around it, and it should numb that area for a little while.
Interesting. A numbing agent, you say?
I do.
And here I thought I would have had to chase down Australian spiders. Perfect.
I recommend
eating Oragel.
gonna be legit, seriously.
So hi, how are you? Greetings and splendiferous salutation, tiny goblin person. How are you?
Slow today.
I had to kick out the processor a bit there, did you?
A little bit, yeah. I've
That's
been
fair,
slow
that's
all
fair.
morning. I didn't get the best sleep, and I haven't been getting the best sleep, and I don't really know why. Oh, something funny that happened yesterday that had me and Edward both cackling. So,
Go on.
not last night, but the night before last night, we were both woken up at 3 o'clock in the morning by what sounded like some ungodly noise. And Edward's like, no, it was just Miles. It was just Miles. And I'm like, no, I swear to God, it was that stuffed animal that he has. I've heard it make noise before. And he goes, that toy doesn't make noise. He goes, there's no noisemaker in it. And I'm like,
He's like, exactly.
I swear I've heard it before.
That's the problem.
I swear I've heard it before. I've heard it make noise. I just don't know how to make it do it again. He goes, it was just Miles. It was just Miles. We're going to go back to sleep. It wasn't anything else. We're fine.
I think he was also trying to calm himself down.
He was, because it was so abrupt and so like loud that it woke both of us up, but Miles didn't wake up at all. At all. He didn't even like budge. He's a heavy sleeper.
I mean, good, but at the same time, you know, for Ed to be all like, it was just Miles. It was just Miles. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. And he's dead asleep right between the two of you. Or, you know, wherever he sleeps. I don't know. But
right in between the two of us.
Oh, okay. Well, nailed it. Ha!
But then yesterday I was like, no. I meant to look this up this morning, but I forgot. So we're all sitting in the living room, and it's getting towards the little one's bath time. And I'm on my phone looking on Amazon because that's where I found the toy. And I'm looking at it, and it says, with roaring sound. And I'm like, baby, it was the toy. It was Bumpy. It was the dinosaur toy. And he goes, but there's no noisemaker. So I'm scrolling through the page on Amazon, and I find that the front right foot has a button in it that we've never noticed, that Miles never found. That button makes it make the noise. And he just happened to roll onto it last night. Not the night before. So I find he brings me the animal, and I feel around on the foot, and I find the button. I push the button, and it makes the roaring sound that we heard. And he's like, "Well, shit." So now that Miles knows about it, he won't stop pushing the button.
His favorite thing. It's the only thing he will now do until that thing dies.
He will not stop pushing the button.
Mm-hmm. You see, it's a child that found a thing that makes noise. Instant doom.
Instant doom.
Like, rip any amount of conversation you might have tried to have around that damn thing, because it's not happening anymore. Hey, honey, how is it?
Essentially, that's how the rest of the evening went yesterday, yeah.
Oh.
I feel bad for his teachers at school, because he took it with him.
He's like, I found my new favorite thing! And he made them know what it was. Always and forever they will remember this noise. As the day that Miles brought a toy to school.
Well, he brings it to school every day. That's his nap time toy.
Oh, but now it makes noise.
But now it makes noise. God rest your soul until that noisemaker dies.
May our soul rest in Reese's Pieces. Yeah, it's about right. It's about right. Apparently Aqua's over here is going to town in the muted chat.
Oh shit, is she?
Yeah.
Trying to get in, but chicks are giving me a hard time. Oh, the babies are giving her a hard time.
No, you see, in my headcanon, for a moment, what it was is she was being hit on by like a bunch of hot chicks that just rolled in for a vacation or something.
Oh, she would not mind that
She's like,
at all.
No, come on, ladies, please. I'm trying to get to work over here.
I don't think she would mind all that much.
Not enough of me to go around later, ladies. I'm gonna go help out some chicks.
Oh my god.
I don't know why she suddenly turned into a bard in my head, but
I don't know why either. She's very clearly a druid.
Yeah, them druids. You know them spring festivals of fertility and all. Yeah, that's druids, all right. One with the forest and all that. Gotta keep the animal population up, you know what I'm saying?
Oh God. No.
The party animal population! Whoa!
She suddenly started sounding like an offbeat cop.
God help me. What has happened?
You sound like you've been a smoker for the past 50 years.
It's just a one-day flu. I haven't been smoking 6 packs a day since I was 5. I don't know what you're talking about. No, this isn't a no voice changer. This is my normal voice. You have anything to say about it, Sonny?
Nope, I'm good. You go about your day, March.
But can I also get maidens with chickens? I mean, I guess if you hit up the KFC.
Wait.
What?
Can I also get maidens with chickens? Oh, baby! She's got a
That's
chicken.
a cute little floppy boy right there. That there's a puffball with a beak.
Is she watching the stream?
Yeah. That's why she's in mute chat. She's just not able to type in the stream, I guess?
Maiden sauce, no!
Maiden soup.
No!
Wow, that sounded like a serial killer. I'm sorry.
It sounded like Hannibal Lecter. In Silence of the Lambs.
Yep.
God damn it.
Oh, God. That's part of the reason why I've never had fava beans.
I've just never been given the opportunity to have them, and my husband can't have them, so...
You can't?
No, he's got the G6 PD blood thing. No fava beans.
Bless you?
It's a protein, like a missing protein in his blood.
Oh.
So apparently it reacts poorly to God, where's this glass of wine and fava beans? Aqua!
Hi.
Your stream is doomed.
Do you like her?
Ooh, what? Where? Where do I like her? What? What are we looking at?
I'm drawing
The
a
thing
certain
that she's
floof.
drawing on stream.
I'm not even looking at the stream.
Well, fucking fix it then!
Woman,
Well, I'm trying.
You have the technology!
I'm drawing your character.
Are you looking at the mute chat, my dude?
Yes.
Yeah. We've
Yes,
been commenting
we have.
on it the whole time. Yeah.
No, you were not commenting. Well, you was saying nothing on there.
Oh, we were saying
it's
stuff
not
up here.
We've been talking here!
Only one I saw is Specs, so fuck you.
Love you too.
Yeah.
I adore you. Hold on. Okay, hang on. But now you're disturbing my chick. Hey, baby, it's okay. No, it's okay. No, I'm yelling at the people on here, not at you. Baby, no, don't leave me.
That means
Come
you
here.
didn't hear that entire
no.
god-awful dialogue I ended up doing.
Come here, baby. No. Here, go back over here. No, it's okay, babe. I know.
I'm sorry, baby.
I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all better be sorry.
We didn't mean to upset the chick.
We didn't mean to upset the babies.
Yeah, see, you're making me a bad example of a mother. Hello. Oh, of course, somebody's calling. Hold on.
Okay. You know, maybe there's something else I should go get checked. My vision. Because I've never actually seen an eye doctor.
You might need to.
Probably wouldn't hurt. It's like, I mean, it's mostly when my blood sugar gets high, but you know, it's sometimes my eyes get really blurry. But again, that was mostly from me not being diagnosed as a diabetic for a long time, even though I was.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, because I had always noticed that like after we'd have dinner, especially if it was like a pasta dish or something, it'd be fucking almost impossible for me to see the road as I was going to work.
Yeah,
Like
that's not
I
good.
could not read anything.
That's not good.
No, I mean it's the same road I take to and from work literally every day, so it's not like I didn't know what was going on. But you know,
There's
it's
always potential
yeah, you're
variables.
right. Yeah, especially with the busy ass area that I end up dealing with. So yeah, uh, yeah, it was literally at the point where I was just kind of more making out colors than I was shapes.
I'm glad when my
'Cause
eyesight
everything was
finally
just
tanked,
blurry.
I wasn't really driving anywhere. I
Good.
was walking because we were on the base in Vegas.
Boys.
But I was going to Starbucks, as was my daily routine. After little one was born, he was about 9 months old. If you haven't seen the doctor, then your vision is really bad. The man is right there. But I couldn't see the menu all of a sudden one day. Like, I'd had 20/20 vision my whole life, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't see the menu. And I went to the eye doctor, and he's like, "You said you had a baby? How long ago?" About 9 months. He goes, "That tracks. Apparently, after you have a baby, while you're pregnant, your body like swells up everywhere, including on the inside in places you never thought it would, including your cornea.
Really?
And after you have the baby and everything tries to go back to normal, sometimes it doesn't go back to normal correctly.
So like overcompensates.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I need glasses now, so
what?
I'm now nearsighted.
Neat. Man, children really fuck you up in all sorts of interesting ways.
They really do, and I love him to death. But damn it,
He said, "Son, I love you, and you're fucking lucky I do." Because God help you.
goodness, if I didn't, oof. But no, he's my baby.
I mean, yeah, literally. You had to carry him around for 9 months, and then for however many months after that.
And I looked absolutely ridiculous doing it.
I mean, I don't know. I remember seeing you.
Did you see me at the end?
I think so.
It
Pretty
was
close to the end, yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean, okay, fair. Look, okay, I'm trying not to be insulting here.
No, you're fine. Go for it.
I'm trying to be supportive.
My own grandfather looked at me one day
grew
and
a
laughed
human
and said,
inside
"You're."
you."
My own grandfather looked at me one day, laughed, and said, "You're as big this way as you are tall now."
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck, Grampy. I mean, you're right, but damn. Some things are just rude to say, man.
Or you could be like me and just be fucked up from the floor up. My hearing and vision on my right side is pretty borked from the sports injury. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
A number of those. Yep. Your knee is still jacked up, isn't it? From when your ACL was torn?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I remember that. That I was there for. I wasn't there when it happened, but I was there for that.
God. I am so sorry. It's the closest
Yep.
thing I have to that.
It was during practice too. It wasn't even during a game.
Oh, come on. That's the worst. Oh, no.
Like, if I remember right, one of the teammates like fell on his knee and snapped his ACL.
Wow.
Because I mean, they were all big dudes.
I mean, yes.
And just about
that's what they scout for.
Yeah.
So, you know, it makes sense. They're like, I only want the biggest of bastards out here. They hurt harder. Both ways.
Yeah. To be fair, you were worse on them than they were on you. Fair. You did concuss a guy. A number of guys.
I mean, did they have it coming at least?
I mean, they were coming in his direction.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah.
All I really understand about the sport that is American football is you got these big dudes running at each other from opposite directions, and then they crash.
Don't forget the tights.
And the
That's
tights.
important. There's a lot of ass grabbing in tights.
Knocked a guy out during celebration once. Oof.
Jeez.
Jesus. Why are you so rough?
Like some of your friends are just like, why are you like this? You're like, what, man? Just trying to high five the guy and I missed. Knocked him out. Well, you should aim better. Not my fault Greg's aim sucks. Explains his catching. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay. How does
Called
that
you
look?
a freight train for a reason. Yeah, you know what? Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Choo choo. Pain trains are coming.
How's this
It's also
looking?
because I have a lot of inertia and I can't stop.
Oh my goodness. What do you think,
Like,
Panda?
you couldn't stop yourself, so you had to put a person on the other end to make sure you stopped. Sorry, what was that, sweetheart?
What do we think so
What
far?
do we think? I think it's adorable. Also, does she have, like, feely doos at the end of her hair?
Yes.
Okay.
She's a flumph.
Oh!
She's a flumph.
It all makes sense now. Always trust a flump. Okay, that's cute. You know, it's weird. I really like tentacle hair. Like, just as an aesthetic kind of thing, because it's just fucking cool to me. And I like that more people are going for that in some of their designs, because, I don't know,
It all
it
comes
just feels
together.
like they're just more arms to hug with.
I had a design, a mermaid design, back when I was like 18, 19 years old.
You
And
monster.
I was
Carry
trying
on.
to design a different form of mermaid where they had legs, but their limbs were fashioned in a way that would help them swim, and their hair was tentacles instead of hair.
Nice. Which would make more sense underwater, because why hair?
Yeah. So they would hide in like seaweed and kelp forests.
That would be kind of terrifying to come across on accident.
Yeah, and their hair, because it was tentacles, they could really like do whatever they wanted with it. And they move it autonomously. But if they were hiding, they would just relax it, and they would all like float up and just like move with the current, the same way as like the seaweed and the kelp.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Or an anemone.
See, I never. Yeah.
And they had sharp teeth.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a creature that big that doesn't eat something.
I can probably draw what I remember of the design on stream at some point.
Noise. I mean, you could try and recreate it, or you could take what you remember and try and improve on it.
Yeah, that too.
But I like the idea of like slightly sharkish mer people
Mm-hmm.
that are also jellies. Or at least maybe part jelly, or just jelly-esque.
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 Well, because I remember she was asking if there were any jellyfish people in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the closest thing I can think of is maybe like some kind of subspecies of mermaid or a flumph, which doesn't need water
Mm-hmm.
and is kind of
It
like a
doesn't-
floating jellyfish.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't really talk, as far as I'm aware. Or if it
They're
does, it just sounds
telepathic.
weird.
They have mouths,
Gotcha.
but they're mostly telepathic.
What would a flump even talk about?
So from what I understand, because they feed on psionic energy, and in the Underdark, really the only source of that is like illithids.
Oh, wait. So they're
Um,
a natural predator of illithids?
Sort of. They don't feed on them specifically. They just feed off of the residual
Oh,
psionic
oh,
energy.
the energy that they
Yeah.
give off. Okay, okay. So
But
they just live near them.
yeah, they live near them, but they're highly empathetic, so they're stuck with all this negative energy that they want to give away. So when they see a friendly adventurer or whatever, they unload the negative information to give to the adventurers so that they have that information. And like the only real thing that they need in return is positive energy.
They're like, for the love of God, please, can I get a positive post on Twitter? Just something.
Something, pretty
just,
much.
Just
Yes.
some feel goods, because I've had the baddie bads for some time now.
Yes. And because they are a naturally telepathic species, they know what your intent is.
Oh, okay. So there's no like trying to lure one into a trap or anything
No,
like that. 'Cause
absolutely not.
they're immediately gonna know.
They're
like,
gonna know.
man, shit, fuck this, I'm out. Also, apparently, this chick's name is Toph.
Yeah, she's blind.
Aww.
Well, partially blind. She can still see like light, residual light.
Oh, so like me when I'm driving, and I'm high blood sugar.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm assuming when she does the keyboard smash, that's basically her just laughing and not totally giving off some serious bottom energy.
I don't know. I think it's mostly laughing.
I hope for you. I hope so. Oh, she's gonna name another one 10 just for me. Aw,
What?
that's cute. Thank you. That's just she said it in the mute chat.
Damn it. Let me pull that up.
God damn it.
Aww.
Right?
That's so cute.
I'm gonna have a little chicken named after me. And it's gonna be a cute little fluffy boy. Or girl, you know, I don't matter. Either one's fine. In fact, actually, I would prefer you name a girl than a female chicken after that. Because roosters are assholes.
That's fair. They are kind of dicks, aren't they?
Hmm?
They are kind of dicks, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. Wake my ass up at 5 in the goddamn morning. Fuck roosters, man. I mean, yeah, sure, they're also aggressive, but fucking waking my ass up at the actual hairy crack of dawn. No, thank you. My ass is just coming home.
I
I'm
want to go
trying
to
to go to
bed.
bed. I don't want to hear none of this. Shut up! Damn it, man. I only keep you around because I want eggs.
You don't get eggs from male roosters.
No,
male
but
chickens.
they I imagine you need at least one lying around in a coop.
For protection.
Yeah. Mostly.
Because hens will lay eggs regardless.
Yeah. Which is great. Yeah.
Note to self, I'm a rooster!
You see her carefully watching your watch that has like an atomic timer on it. You're like, it's almost time. 5 o'clock. It's my time. And you just like have the kind of speakers in your car that shred paper if given the opportunity, and you just turn on Hardware Store by Weird Al and just blast it.
The asshole of the chicken world.
Yes. Absolutely.
Somebody's gonna come in here and ask, why are you talking about chickens? And all I'm gonna say is, chicken. Chicken.
Buck. And then you slowly turn away. Only word. Buck. Just glare him down, motionless, and slowly turn back to what you were doing. It's the only way.
Try and make this chicken not look so heartless.
But heartless are cool. They come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. And not only that, if it's a dark chicken, you could be a void chicken. You can get black colored spotted eggs and make void mayonnaise.
That box sounded like Duke Nukem.
The dark chicken that only produces void mayonnaise. Welcome back. We heard you badooping. Badonging.
The other
No,
two
that's
are
okay. The mic was, or it wasn't. I wasn't hearing either of you, so I was like, okay.
Oh no.
I understand.
Yep.
I
know. How
Struggles of
dare.
technology.
Really, seriously, absolutely.
Fucking dare you.
The audacity.
Right?
I am drawing a certain flumph girl.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go look. I knew I was supposed to do a thing. Dang it.
So here's a question. The feely doos at the end of every tentacle hair, are they like a hard feely do, or are they like a soft and jiggly figgly feely do?
I don't know. I want to say they're soft because they can move.
Now
I don't know. I think maybe they might be like. I personally think of them kind of like what are they, like gelatin, but like firm gelatin.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Chicken!
I guess kind of the way that like the very tip of an octopus tendril would feel like.
Oh, maybe.
Ooh.
I haven't. Maybe. Have you ever seen like a baby octopus? Like how they feel? They're adorable.
They are fucking tiny and adorable, and I just want to pet them, but that would probably be bad because my hands are covered in bad, and they're still small and squishy and adorable.
What do we
I just
think?
think it probably wouldn't be a good idea.
What do we
I think
think,
it's cute.
Aqua?
Aqua, you're lying. Don't you know
just
these
like,
things are scripted?
Because I know you were busy this morning, so I didn't really have the ability to consult you on this. I just kind of went for it.
I mean, I trust your judgment because first and foremost, you drew Mateo and Nicholas like to the T exactly how I imagined them, and I'm going, wow, the amount of energy I got from this. And then you drew Astra exactly how I imagined her and how she would be acting. Like, I'm like, yeah, no, you fine. Don't even worry about it.
I mean, I had a lot of references, to be fair.
Yeah, and I am your reference.
Fair.
Witness me, your reference.
So, I'm going to take off the undersketch, which is this one. And that's what we're left with.
Noise.
I think I forgot something. I did. Doop, 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 doop. There we go.
Ah, yeah, the actual thing that holds the glasses to the face.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. You know, I've kind of noticed something. Not many people actually bother to draw the part that goes on the nose when they draw glasses.
But
Like,
how do
not the
glasses
part
stay
that,
on face?
yeah, I'm talking like the little cushion things that go on the bridge of your nose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hard time with those.
I mean, I do too, but it's mostly because they squish my very broad, manly nose that looks like it's supposed to like carve mountains with it or something. I don't know. I'm saying I got a fat nose. It's
Okay.
not even swollen. It's just big. Why? Why must my sniffer be so sniffy?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm looking at a picture of a flumph, and the eyes are terrifying. So we're
I
gonna
could've
make
told
it
you
cute.
Like, oh God, what is my ref? Oh no!
We're gonna
Oh,
make it cute.
oh God, how do I fix this? This monstrosity before me.
You know what? I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna take that.
And that's when you give the eyes at the top of the tendrils on the top of the head the kawaii anime glitter effect on it that makes it look like it's supposed to be saying wow. Fixed it. No longer terrifying. I'm sorry for the loss of coffee. You know what? That's perfect for the out of context channel. Hold on.
Oh yes, that is definitely going in the out of context.
Yep. Yep.
There we go.
Sometimes it's the things you say that you don't even realize quite what you said until after you said it, and you're not sure why you said it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those.
It's one of those. What did you say?
You're like, look, man.
What did I say?
I'm just making words. I'm not making coherent thoughts. Okay.
This should actually
Not unless you spell it THOT.
be further back. Yeah. And I did actually
God damn it.
do that.
Someone responded with that one with like just chanting in Dora voice. Sniffer, no sniffy. God.
Now comes the involved part, because I don't have the right stylus. So I have no pressure sensitivity.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. You don't
Yeah.
have the eye pin or whatever it is.
That's why I'm trying to get a new iPad and a new stylus, but they're expensive, and I don't have the money for it.
Well, I mean, yes, I understand. Turns out, shit's expensive. Should be very expensive.
Oh god, hand, stop shaking. Why?
Never!
I remember somebody asking me, why don't you go into being a tattoo artist? And I'm like, you don't understand how bad my hand shakes.
Would you
We
like
don't
to
need
see
that.
how I hold my coffee?
No one else needs that in their life, trying to get a tattoo with my hand shaking like crazy.
Look, I'm just saying, maybe you should do the coloring.
Express coloring.
Man, it's the thing. Like, she's just going crazy with that thing. Yeah, it's not even on. That's just her. Well, Aqua, if you don't want to see ads, then maybe you should subscribe. Just saying. How about you, girl? It's got the Prime thing next to her name. No wonder she's being betrayed by ads.
Oof.
Because they'd be coloring in bones. So you said you wanted a flaming skull, huh? Okay. Don't worry, I got you. The problem is nobody else is gonna be able to see it. Wait, what? I said be still! The tattoo artist that takes things way too literally. I want a flaming skull. Okay. I don't know why so many people keep coming in and asking for this, but you're the customer.
If the genie ever had a day job.
Oh my god. If the djinn ever had a day job.
Oof.
That's the kind of energy I'm getting out of it. Oh, well, there goes my coffee. Oh, no! No, not the coffee! No! Not the dirty bean juice! No!
Oh my god. Not the dirty bean juice.
Not the dirty bean juice. You know, I think I've come to understand part of the reason why I am the way I am right now. I've taken 4 ibuprofen, and I'm also high.
Oh, Jesus. Oh no, my dirty bean water.
No! Nectar of the gods. Dirty bean water. Yeah, it was I considered the getting high part to be the fast acting painkiller, whereas the other stuff's the more slow. That lasts longer.
I have several different kinds of painkiller in my house. I realize that makes me sound like a
druggie.
like a druggie, but
or now hold on, or sound like a grandparent.
I'll take that.
I would too, because
I am always prepared. Do you have a hurt somewhere? I have a thing for that.
It's like, you got a hurt? Don't you worry, I got a pill that'll help you out real good. Do you want to be able to think today, or do you want to wake up tomorrow?
Pretty much.
Because, boy, howdy, Sonny, I got some shit for you. Woo-hoo! And let me tell you, you take this little pink one here, it's just, it may not look all nice and tiny, but hey, take a little moonshine right behind it. Boy!
Never mix your painkillers with alcohol, kids.
Yup.
That's a bad idea waiting to happen. That's bad time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and yes, my keyboard smashes mean I'm either laughing or crying in frustration. There is no in between. Oh, okay. Well, as long as we got a translation there. These things are important, you see. And you'll wake up unable to do math or some shit, right? Or you could be like me, where one time I ended up pacing in circles between the living room and the kitchen for like 30 minutes, trying to convince myself not to order pizza.
How'd that go?
It worked.
Okay.
It worked.
Wouldn't have worked for me.
You see, the only reason why it worked is because eventually I realized what I was doing. And then I was like, I'm not even hungry. I'm going to bed. And then I went to bed. It was one of those days where, like, I did like 4 or 5 dumb things, and every time I realized what I was doing, I would just say, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. That's the whole reason I did this, is so I can go to fucking sleep. And then I ended up doing something stupid else for like another half hour. Only to pseudo wake up from that and be like, God damn it! Sleep! Ah! I will find you, bed. And I will lay in you. And it will be comfy. I swear it! Upon my grandfather's jiggling grave.
Why is it jiggling?
It's disturbed. It was his favorite band.
I mean, they're a really good band.
They really are, yeah. Also, by far, did one of the best covers of Sound of Silence that I ever heard.
Look, David Draymond's voice is just really good.
Yeah, he has a voice you can fuck. Let's be real.
Have you seen the documentary that they did about how they formed?
No.
It's funny because when they talk about David coming into audition for the lead singer, they're like, and in comes this scrawny Jewish kid. Because at the time he was very small. He wasn't like as jacked and as like broad as he is now. He was very small. He had a full head of hair. He had no piercings. And out comes that voice.
And they're like, damn!
Pretty much.
Dude, I look cute. Holy cow.
Well, hello.
Sorry, I was a little slow there, but yeah, I'm finally getting a moment to look at the freaking picture and it's cute.
Oh yeah, let me turn the bloop all the way up so you can see. I drew a chicken.
Is it weird that I want to be hugged by the tentacle hair?
No,
Okay, good.
I don't think so.
Because I do. Because sometimes you just need a hug.
From the
Be it
tentacle hair.
from, yeah, be it from bone arms or wiggly tentacle hair. Sometimes you just need a hug. A nice cephalopod hug. Because they give really good hugs. They're very thorough. They leave no part unhugged. Bone arms. Yeah, you know, the Barnes. What with bone in it? Unlike your pizza. Always boneless.
I would hope there are no bones in your pizza.
Well, I mean, it depends on how big the crust is, because they call that the pizza bone. Because, like, some people will only eat to that part and then throw the bone away.
Blasphemy.
Right? I'm like, dude. just dip
It's
in
even
some
better
ranch
if
or
it's full of cheese.
That is pretty good. I do
Then it's
enjoy my
like
bones
eating the
full of
bone
cheese.
marrow.
Right? It's just as squishy, too.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Don't get in trouble at work. Y'all
get
get
boneless
boneless pizza?
Yeah. Ops. It's called deep dish. Bone marrow is tasty. Fuck yeah, it is. Bone marrow is goddamn delicious. Oh my god.
There was a
It's
running.
so sumptuous.
Actually, I shouldn't do that. That line's a little too thick. There was a running joke because I would cosplay Pan. You know, the Greek satyr god.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought you said Pam, like with an M, and I
Nope.
was like, did you bake? Like, did you bring cookies?
Snail line, do the thing. No,
Do it.
no.
Do not
Okay.
betray me, line.
That's fine. That's fine. I would cosplay as Pan, and I would order pizza while I was in cosplay, about to get out of cosplay. And
Okay.
my favorite kind of pizza to get for a while was the Pan pizza. And it would come in a box that said Pan on the top of it. And my friends were like, please tell me that you answered the door in costume and said, oh, hey, you even put my name on it. I didn't.
Did you? No!
I thought about it.
No! Perfect opportunity wasted.
I thought about it, but I was just the social anxiety stopped me from doing the thing.
I mean, it would have been a 30-second interaction at best, but I understand. You know what? You would have made them have a story.
I would have.
A delivery story. Especially if you tipped well.
I generally like to tip 20%.
There you go.
Generally.
Well, I know that they certainly appreciate that. Anything 15% and above. They probably, you know, at least in my experience, I know that most of them think 15% is basically not paying anything at all. But, I mean...
Like, I'm not made of
get it.
money.
Well, look, it's not that you're not made of money. It's that they barely get paid.
Yeah, I know.
If I would not call what they get paid being paid.
That's
But,
right.
yeah, that's just me.
Now I'm hungry.
Right?
And I want pizza.
Yeah, so bone marrow. Yes, bone marrow is amazing to cook with. Bone marrow is also exceptional for making bone broth. And bone broth, let me tell you, is some fucking delicious shit. It's also really, really good for you. It's also good for your skin.
So
It's good
is
for your
crying.
skin because all the wait, what?
So you said it's really good for your skin. So I said
Yeah.
so is crying.
I mean, weirdly, yes.
Because tears
Probably
are good
not
for
so
your
great
skin.
around... Yeah, but you don't want to be like smearing that on your face like it's supposed to be some kind of foundation, okay? You don't want to be like smear. You don't want to. Maybe I don't want to go that far.
That might be a bit much.
That's called a complex.
I'm concerned.
Ever since I've been thinking about Grandpa more, my skin has become so much clearer.
Oh, God.
No, honey, that's just crippling depression, and you need help.
Look, we're not going to talk about my crippling depression today.
I mean, we can, but not on stream. You know, I'm always here to listen. And occasionally talk to. I do make mouth noises. I am known.
Chicken!
Huh?
Trying to line the chicken.
Ah. Line the chicken.
Line de
Chicken
chicken.
line. Chicken line. So I ended up doing something I never thought I'd have to do for a very long time.
What's that?
To try and help with the cut in the side of my mouth, I ended up gargling hot salt water.
I do that when I have like a really bad sore throat. That
Yeah,
used to make
'cause-
me gag when I was a kid because my grandpa would actually make me gargle salt water.
But he probably have it like extra salty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
It's
was
like, "Grandpa, I
gargling
appreciate the
seawater.
intent, but God." I mean, to be fair, that's kind of the intention. 'Cause
Like
that's
he
what you're
had
trying
gone to the
replicate.
beach.
Oh.
No, he didn't
Just
literally,
throw a
but it
bottle
was
in the
like he had
ocean.
gone to the beach, got a cup of seawater, and put it in the microwave.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That wasn't
All
what
the
actually
residuals.
happened, but it felt like it when I was a kid. My hand could stop shaking. That would be fan-fucking-tastic.
Now, we've been over this. Don't spill the coffee. Or at least if you spill coffee, make sure it's someone else's coffee. So then you could laugh about it and then just, drink your own.
Okay, so I'm actually going to leave these little doo-doo-doos up here outside of the circle.
Okay. Oh, you're going to have them, like, in front of it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, because I've been
That's
erasing
called dimension.
the lines around the bottom, but I'm going to have the little doo-doo-doos on the top. Because over here, on Dasternia's, her little excitement bubbles come outside, and on
see.
Red's, their ears and their little talkie bubble are outside.
That's all, folks.
Okay.
Because of the hole that they're coming through. their head is like inside rather than outside where the rest of their body is.
Yes.
It's like depth, bro. It's fucking deep, bro. Except it's not. It's just depth of field. Yeah. Layering. It's a thing. Hi, I'm here.
Struggling a little bit.
Maybe.
The pain meds again.
Probably. Me won't really think you do it right then for a bit there. I should probably get to bed soon. It is like noon.
Yeah, you probably should, because I'm actually supposed to be getting lunch here in a little bit. Because I'm hungry.
Sure hasn't been about all the bone broth and boneless pizza.
That might have been a contributing factor. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I said fuck it, and after I went and got my dentist thing scheduled, I went to Whataburger.
Dude, I want Whataburger so bad. I miss Whataburger. I don't have one here.
It's good shit. It's good shit. But the problem is, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna get Whataburger. And then I had to suffer through trying to eat it because I can't chew on one side of my mouth.
Oh.
Or
Sounds like
else
me
it
when I got
hides.
my wisdom teeth removed.
Mm.
And I ended up with a dry socket.
Oh, God.
I didn't know I had one because it didn't really hurt that bad. My dentist was horrified.
Yeah, I've never had one, but I've heard they're terrible.
You gotta get ready for work in an hour.
Aw.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There is time.
There is some time, yes.
So when I dry socket, right?
Huh?
So you were talking about dry socks.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I had one. I didn't really think anything of it because it didn't feel like anything different to me.
This is the normal agonizing pain I deal with from day to day. It's fine.
Legit, the doctor's like, you should be in excruciating pain. I'm like, it's just annoying. It's not the worst thing I've ever felt on a daily
They're
basis.
Like, oh, God. You're like, what? Problem?
Like,
You're like
so when I tell you I've forgotten what it feels like to not feel pain,
yeah.
I've genuinely forgotten what it feels like to not be in pain. I don't know what that feels like. The last time I can remember not hurting was sometime in high school.
Shit.
And then it's all downhill from there.
And then she heard the first of the Rice Krispie treat sounds that come from her insides, and never been the same again. Yeah, my back did that once.
My back does that a lot.
Yeah. Ah, yes, the soul-crushing agony of existence.
Yep.
Yep. Right there.
That's about right.
It's like, ah, yes, existential dread. Good morning.
And then you got to deal with the old people who are like, "You think you're in pain? Wait until da-da-da-da-da-da." How about no? I'm already in pain.
Right.
Whether you think
like,
I am or
don't
not.
worry. Your body's gonna start falling apart here soon. It's like I am basically held together with duct tape and
And spite. I exist on spite and caffeine.
I understand. It's weird. Like in some things, I don't get shit done until I get that feeling of spite, and then that's when shit starts happening.
Oh yeah, you got to get me mad.
Yeah, for whatever reason, that's especially the way it is in Minecraft. I don't know why, but anytime I go to play on like a public server or something like that, oh, I say public, it's always like a private server with friends. But, okay, so I've had a history of using lava and an excess amount of torches to do my lighting, and I will literally do a floor grid of torches around my house because I don't want shit spawning near me, right?
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
yeah, you know, maybe I don't want to have to rebuild my house for the 6th time. And my siblings have not only made notice, but tend to poke a little bit when it comes to that. Cause like, the last time I was on a public server with some people, I had, I'd done some pretty okay decorating, I feel, and I didn't use lava or anything as my decoration. In fact, it was the last time I was playing with Santa on his server before they swapped it over to a different one, and I had decided to make a Nether museum, and this server had a whole bunch of mods and such on it, so they had like actual plant life in the Nether, and I was using a bunch of that. Like I was making this nice little atrium inside it around a portal that goes to the Nether with a little fence around that because pigs.
Mm-hmm.
And here comes my sister. Just coming over chat, talking through somebody else for a second, and be like, "Wow, not nearly as much lava as I expected. I'm almost disappointed." And I was like, oh, okay."
Oh, she got jokes.
Oh, all right, no, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's fine. So I emptied most of the Nether of lava, and I set about a project.
Oh,
This
no.
went from this nice little block that was made of nothing but netherrack because I was using only materials from the Nether to make this thing, and I was like, okay, fine, let's go for the what I wasn't using. Hello, lava, my old friend. And so I decided on making a nether invasion of different nether portals that were popping up in the sky and having them dump lava into the overworld.
Oh no.
One of them was the size of a building above the previous building I had built, of nothing, the entire Nether Museum, and it was a 16 by 16 block of lava that was pouring down onto the building.
Oh jeez.
And I made it look like a nether portal. Let me tell you, shit looked great with shaders. Oh my god, at night it was gorgeous. It was like a reverse volcano. And then I wasn't done. So on top of that, I was like, no! We're gonna go for invasion. Let's go full fucking invasion. Let's do it! So I decided that on top of this nether portal that was dumping lava everywhere, on top of it was going to be an invasion ship.
Oh no.
Or like this floating castle that's just dumping lava everywhere, that has just decided to appear above the nether. I was building a nether cathedral is what I was calling it originally.
Okay.
But, yeah. So then I made this giant enemy base on top of it that, like, I had, like, platforms where it looked like commanders were supposed to stand, and they had, like different colored fire all around it. And there was, like, a very clear way of getting up there.
Uh-oh. Did
for
we
ways
lose
to
you,
get up
Dando?
there. No, I'm here.
Okay. You got really quiet really fast.
Oh, sorry. I know, very unusual for me. What was the last thing you heard?
A little
What was
shocking.
the last thing you heard?
Different colored fire.
Okay, so I made platforms that looked like commanders are supposed to be standing on it with different colored fire all around it, and then I made it where there was a method of getting up into this fortress from the top of the Nether Cathedral, and the way I went about doing it was I made obsidian blocks that were a parkour challenge of climbing the lava.
I love that. I love that so much.
Because I was thinking, what's the most RPG way of getting up here that I could possibly make?
And the most infuriating.
Yeah, like, how about a really infuriating jump puzzle that kills you instantly if you fail one part of it, and it's not very clear how you're supposed to get there, but somehow you are.
Somehow. One way or other. You'll get up there.
Cool, let's make it work. So yeah. Because my sister made a comment.
The petty is strong with this one.
The one time I then spent 50 hours making this thing.
The petty is strong with this one. God damn.
God, it was glorious. It looked so good. But yeah, when I get petty, that's the way I go about it usually, is by doing that. So at least it's not a harmful petty.
It's
But
just
it
a little
definitely
petty.
gets results.
I picture somebody coming up to it and going, dude, what the fuck?
Be like, what? You said there wasn't enough lava. You expected more. So there's more. Are you not entertained?
You know what's really funny?
What's that?
The only reason I tried Minecraft eventually was because I was playing Fallout 4, and there is a building feature, as I'm sure you are aware.
Yeah, the only reason I played the game. Go on.
And I got really into making these, like, intricate settlements.
Ah.
And
okay.
Edward's watching me do this, and he goes, "You would really like Minecraft."
Was he wrong?
No,
All right then.
but I never had anyone to play with.
I mean, I could.
And it was on my other computer.
Okay. Guess what? You have accounts. You could just log into that.
I think the last time I played was... Oof. When was the last time I played?
I don't know. It's your timer.
Shit, I don't know.
Well, you know what that means? It means it's been too long. So what that means is one day we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have ourselves a little Minecraft.
First, we need to finish Stardew.
Is there really any finishing Stardew?
Yeah, there's an ending.
Oh, you mean like the 4th year?
I've never gotten past the halfway point of the second year, so
Oh, you know what,
I've
to be
never
fair,
seen the end
I
of the
haven't
game.
either.
I've never seen the
I have-
end of the game.
Yeah, I've never personally gotten to the point where Grandpa starts coming out and judging you like an asshole. So yeah, that'd be nice. I've been married before.
I've gotten that far with
Yeah.
with Shane, my boy.
But yeah, I've never really gotten that far. So yeah, I'd like to do that. That would be nice, and I think it'd be best in co-op anyway, because you can get more shit done. And do you like how we're only halfway through spring, and I'm already like a third of the way done with the dungeon?
Yes, that's hilarious to me.
I told you. I am either gonna get to the end by the first season, or at least halfway through the next season. Like, that is my max, is halfway through summer of the first year, is when that thing is gonna be done. There's a couple walls I have to get past, in the sense of, like, you know, there's some very needed upgrades that need to happen in order for me to, you know, get there within a reasonable period of time. But it can happen. It can happen very quickly. Because it's like, once I get to the point where I'm fighting skeletons, which is, if I recall, something like floor... I want to say it's like floor 100? Or floor... It's somewhere between 80 and 100. I forget which area it is. But,
You are cute, Aqua. You are cute.
very cute. Yes.
It's not that hard. I didn't
This
put too
isn't
much effort
embellishing.
into making you cute. You're already cute. I flustered the bean.
Yes. It is good for bean to be blustered. Easier to bake that way. I'm gonna call you all my flock now, for I am chicken. Fair. Fair.
Chicken.
Wait.
There we go. Chicken.
Hello, little tiny buck. It is time for tentacle house.
Tiny buck. Oh god.
Greetings and splendiferous salutation, Mr. Chicken.
Are
Or
you a
Miss
Khajiit
Chicken.
now?
I do not judge.
Okay, ma'am. So, The flumph is predominantly yellow and blue. But we can make the colors different if you want like. What colors would make the aqua happy?
I know first thing that comes to mind for me would be like predominantly blue, but like a nice ocean blue with yellow tips.
Ooh.
Kajita's chicken.
Gajita's chicken. Gajita's chicken if you have coin. Keep in
With only if
mind
you have coin.
keep in mind that technically speaking, I have to alter this, which I can do right now. Because this is the default not talking picture, and the talking picture.
Need like a talking one.
Yeah. The talking one, her mouth is going to be open, and the chicken's mouth is going to be open. And there's probably going to be a feather or two.
Or is it chicken?
There's probably going to be like a feather or two like coming off of this chicken.
Just slightly puffed up a little bit. Like it's really trying to put out the
Yes. Actually, like I said, I can do that right now by duplicating that layer and having some fun.
Do it. No balls.
Okay, I'm actually going to keep this one on so that
Now here's a question, and I believe this is important. Does this Lady Flumph have sharp teeth?
I don't know. Aqua! Does
Because
the Flumph have sharp teeth?
I believe that the distinction of having sharp teeth or not is extremely important. And I shall also state that sharp teeth are hot. They're dangerous, but I think that's part of the fun. And if said little Miss Jellybelly over here were to have sharp teeth, then we would need to ask the question of, are they shark sharp teeth, or are they like needle sharp teeth, like an angler? These are important questions. Now, of course, we wouldn't make them too long, because, you know, the mouth has to close. And you don't want to make her look like some kind of creature that's struggling to just have a mouth, let alone not, you know, open and close it. So, but we would probably want to go a little bit bigger than Gargura in terms of teeth. Unless you go by some of her fan art.
What?
In which case she got big chompers.
Oh, goodness.
Or hell, not even some of her fan art, but some of her official art too. For like the Queen cover or whatever it was that they did. The one where they made an official video of them fighting each other, and then they tried to turn around and fight their gang fan base.
Are we getting answers in the mute chat?
Shit, hold on.
Oh, no, she can't say anything. I need answers.
We have questions, what need answers, tiny aqua.
I can alter the chicken. Somehow.
So you can take the chick from going buck to then going buck,
I think.
because that is different physical states.
I know.
If chicken doth not look wild-eyed and fluffy, then it is not appropriate.
I could always, like, undo it, because I didn't... So I'm gonna... I have the lines underneath as a reference.
Yes. So you could always just put it back where it was if you don't like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. No, this is out of my realm of expertise. So we're going to try.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's do this the safe way.
Oh,
Let's do this
okay.
the safe way.
So you're gonna put the chicken's eyes on fire.
No. I'm going to sketch first.
You give it those like red headlight hyper beam eyes, so they can give the mega balk.
Megabuck!
It's a really intense balk, even though it's just a standard conversation, or not a standard conversation. I'm not one to judge, or I am just, quietly usually. Usually, at work it gets less and less. Sometimes I become very, very vocal with my judging at work.
That's fair.
Especially, in particular, if it's like somebody that's on property that just like wants to report a non-issue, and I'm like, why are we even having this conversation? Go to bed. Just go to bed. All your problems would be solved if you just went to bed. Good night. I didn't tell you about what happened earlier today. We had to call a tow truck because some people got their golf cart stuck, and then promptly got another car stuck because they were trying to pull the golf cart out, but they were using a bed sheet in order to do it.
Oh, no.
Now, a bed sheet doth not a tow line make. And, yeah. The really shitty part about it, though, was, like, these people were stuck. They had managed... So what had happened was they came out of a neighborhood, and the driver felt like something in the golf cart fell out. He thought it was, like, a cell phone or something. And he turned onto the main road, but ended up veering off into the ditch. And the bottom of the ditch was particularly moist today, apparently, because it was like halfway up your shin in mud, like soft mud, like the kind that you lose your shoes in. And the thing was, it didn't look like it because it was still a layer of grass on top. So they end up getting the entirety of the back wheel well stuck in the mud. They could not get it out anywhere. And then this other guy shows up, says, I'll help you, not a problem. I got you, man. And he borrows the guy who stuck's girlfriend's car, goes around through the golf course, and then finds where they're at, and then tries to use a bed sheet to pull out this golf cart that's knee-deep in mud. Naturally, it doesn't work. And then, I think this guy was high, so this might have been why he went through this perfect justification in his head of, okay, well, instead of going back the way I came, where I know there's solid ground, I'm gonna try and go through this ditch that I just tried to pull this golf cart out of. And then he got stuck. And then this fucking asshole was like, oh no, that sucks. Alright, cool, see you later.
Oh my god.
And just fucked off home. And we're like, oh my god, what? So we go over there. Because that guy eventually comes by the gate and tells us, oh yeah, by the way, there's some people over there that might need a tow truck or something. You know, they're stuck. And I was like, oh, fucking whatever, dude. And we go over there, and they are very stuck. They are so stuck. Oh my god, they're stuck. So we eventually, after going through 3 separate tow company numbers, eventually found one that is willing to answer overnight, because this was at 1 in the morning.
Oh, Jesus.
Because of course it was. And they get out there and they eventually manage to pull both of the vehicles out. But just god damn it, people. 1, a bed sheet, and 2, fucking who let that idiot drive? Oh yeah, I'll get this truck back on the road. Not even a truck, it was a sedan. I'll get this sedan back on the road for you. Yeah, not a problem. Oh man. Oh, that's up to the wheel well. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, see you later. The people I have to deal with.
I'm so sorry.
Like, the people who were stuck, they were all amicable about it, but they did have the expectation of, like, when we rolled up in one of our security trucks, they were like, oh my god, thank you. Well, like, you want to just, like, hook it up over here? And we're like, whoa, hold up there, Tex. This ain't the thing you think it is. We will call you a tow truck. We ain't hooking up shit to these things, because we're afraid you might tear off a bumper or something.
Mm-hmm. That's a no-no.
Yeah. So you're like, yeah, we're not about to damage company property with like chains and shit. So this, no. What was the reasoning? I don't know. Like, now I will give the guy at least a little bit of credit. He did go a little bit further down from where the golf cart was, and he went and tried to find this like the thinnest spot, like where it was the most level it was for the ditch. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. It was still mud. Still up to the wheel well. They still had to pull it out. And also, it wasn't really that far from the other thing. It was like maybe 30 feet. Maybe. Yeah, it was bad. It was definitely a night. Not a stressful night, just one of those nights where you're like, how did you get here?
What series of events happened?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a gentle way to put it.
That landed your ass right here.
Yep. It's like, honey, there's no fixing what got you here, okay? It just isn't.
Chicken! Chicken, go back.
Look.
I have no idea if this is anatomically correct. We die like men.
In the shade? With a nice pillow and a book? Also, don't chickens have teeth? I remember hearing something about chickens have teeth.
I don't know. Aqua, do chickens have teeth?
Like, they're weird, stubby teeth, but they mostly swallow things whole. 'Cause because chickens don't really chew. They have a. Now, I don't remember if this is actually chickens or it might be geese or something like that.
I know geese have teeth. Geese and swans are devil birds.
No, well, you're not wrong, but I was going for something else. There's that pouch inside of them that they swallow rocks and then they like
Gizzard?
Yeah, I think it might be the gizzards, where it's like they swallow a couple rocks and then they use that to help break up things so that they can digest it.
Eat a gizzard.
Is that what the gizzard's for?
That is what the gizzard for.
Okay, so it's not just for yelling at clouds. Got it.
No, it's not just for yelling at clouds.
Clouds, get off my lawn! I always knew you were an alien project! Get out of here! Trying to steal my social security number! God damn clouds! Fucking running around with hot chicks and carrying a sword that's way too damn big! Fucking clouds!
That took me a little too long. God damn it.
Driving around on motorcycles and shit. Everybody be like, oh, it was my favorite game ever. Oh, it was so good. I'm like, it was mediocre. Fucking god damn it. Grandpa, are you okay? Shut up, Timmy. It's Jerry, your son. I'm 60 years old, Grandpa. Come on.
Oh no.
Alright, Grandpa, let's come back inside. Fucking cloud.
I have a reason to be mad at Cloud. And that is because his spiky ass hair is too damn hard to draw.
I mean, so, okay, see, I think I don't draw, but I think this might be an easier way. So, like, you take the meteorite logo, and you put it on his bald head, and then you use the trails of that to be the spike hair.
Aqua. Does the Flumph bean have sharp teeth or regular teeth?
Oh, yes, this is an important question. Because you are a sea creature. Or at least, I think you to be something, because jelly. You may or may not be. I don't know. But, doth Flumpher have the Sharpie do inside the mouthy hole?
Oh, so this is what we're working with right now, by the way.
Oh. Aha.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was the other question. Do chicken have teeth?
She said geese have teeth.
But do chicken have
I can look one up.
I mean, I guess we could Google it. I mean, we are sitting at computers.
Yeah, let me see. Do chicken have teeth? Apparently, we are not the first one with this question. Like other birds, chickens don't have teeth. Instead, they have beaks. Thank you, Google,
Okay.
for your infinite wisdom.
Yes, we are aware that they have beaks. But sometimes beak have Sharpie bits inside. So I feel it's an important question to ask.
I'm
But
gonna
okay,
put
thank you.
another feather, like, right over here.
Like every time they talk, they like molt.
Molt
Just
a little bit.
Every time. Yeah. Like an overexcited chicken.
That is the point. I think I'm gonna have to just wing it.
What?
I'm gonna have to wing it.
Are you now? You're gonna have to wing the feather, huh?
No, not the feather.
Oh, okay.
The mouth.
That's not what that is. That's not a wing at all.
I also forgot to put these details in here.
Ah.
Whoopsies. Oh shit. Oops.
Late to the combo, but chickens have teeth like they have like teeth inside their beaks, but not like geese.
Okay, so it's like a mild serration of their beak then, more than likely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. That's incredibly important. We've asked like 3 times, and every time you've huddled away. Went back into the petting hidey hole.
I think we lost her again.
Ah, God damn it! Every time.
It's fine. It's fine. I can do this. It's fine.
No, I'm gonna ping her on Discord. I'm doing it. Doth flump haveth the sharpeth
Sweet Jesus.
of Heathith.
She's at work though. I can't be mad.
No, I'm doing it.
Woman,
Multiple exclamation points and question marks.
please answer the question. I beg of thee. Giveth us an answer.
Share unto us your secrets. We desire the truth.
Aqua. Please.
No!
No!
Progress can be made!
Damn it!
We know how your teeth are!
Back. No. Wait.
Rip.
Oh god. Hang on.
Did you save it?
Hold on. Wait.
Did you
It auto
die?
saves. It auto saves. It's
your
not.
iPad
It's
die?
my iPad didn't crash, but the screen mirroring app
Oh.
closed.
Got it. Okay, so the iPad's fine.
iPad's
The
fine.
thing that shows the iPad broke.
Yes.
Got it.
We're back.
Wonderful. Okay.
That lasted longer than the first few times.
That's not concerning at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So anyway, Aqua! The flumpeth haveth the teetheth. Be they sharpy do or nubby dub. answer thee, these teeth of three. Are we talking V's or are we talking H's? How we doing the teeth? She keeps this up, and we'll give her like a nightmare tendril tongue that sticks out every time she talks.
No, I'm drawing the mouth. I'm just filling it in.
Just like it's like the base of a normal tongue, but it's like at least 10 different tentacle tips that are all able to move on their own at the end of it.
I do need to know what color scheme we're doing.
Yeah, that's important. You asked earlier.
I did.
You asked. Yeah.
I did.
But no. No. Here we are. Answerless.
Answerless.
Every time we ask a question, she's like, "Oh man, that sounds like what's that over there?" "Oh hey, boss, how you doing?"
Weird
mouthful of noodles. Yes. But they're your noodles. And no one can take your noodles from you.
I don't know how I feel about that.
It's like a sea anemone tongue. Except it doesn't have a mouth on it because, it's coming out of a mouth.
I know her favorite color is blue.
What kind of blue?
I just know blue.
Okay. You want to know my favorite blue?
Hmm.
You ever play Splatoon?
No.
Disappointed, but okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just disappoint me at every turn with your gaming.
With my lack
don't.
of gaming.
Right. He's like, I played Bethesda. Does that count?
Look,
Yes.
that is unnecessary,
However-
sir.
You don't need to be spitting such facts right now, young man.
I also play BioWare.
Oh, that's so much better.
Look, I have comfort games.
What other RPG B-named company do you play?
What company makes Fire Emblem?
Nintendo.
That one.
Okay, let's not a B at least.
I play Pokemon
There you go.
and Animal Crossing.
All good games. All good games. In
Um,
fact, I just recently finished Shining Pearl.
okay.
By finished, I mean I didn't like go do the post game. I just beat the champ. I beat Cynthia, and I just called it a day. Because like when it comes to Pokemon games, that's usually how it goes for me. Because like I really just don't do the post game all that much at all. I'll like the journey is being the Pokemon master, and then just like okay, I'm done. Like I beat the game, done. I don't need any of this other stuff. Like I know there's like for a lot of people beating the gyms is like the tutorial that lets you play the rest of the game, but I don't know. Like for me, that's just kind of always where it ended. I never really felt the need to go do like the battle tree or anything like that because I don't know. Like it feels like it's just another reason to do fighting more when that's not really what I'm in it for. Like I'll build a team. Don't get me wrong. Like I fucking constructed a anti-Cynthia team specifically so I could beat her. Because I knew what was coming up against, and I made it a point to like, okay, I know that there's like a couple major obstacles that you come across when going through the elite four and actually getting to her. Hey, there you are! Hey, did you run away? We have questions for you, young lady. Does she have sharp teeth or no? And if yes, what kind? Don't you run from me. I see you over there, shaking your coffee. Yeah, I sometimes worry that like she's just so busy laughing too hard that like she can't answer, and then by the time she goes to answer again, she has like something up pops up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. My phone is acting up. I can't see anything. Uh-oh.
Time for a hard reset. But yeah, I ended up beating Cynthia in a way I really didn't expect, because I had an anti-Garchomp set up, but it ended up not being the thing that I used to beat it.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, like I will say my Torterra is the thing that really pulled us through, because it ended up being the thing that ultimately took down the Milotic. But the most important part of the Milotic fight was when my Luxray first turn used Thief. Reason being is that Milotic has a special ability where if it has a status effect on it, like Burn, or Sleep, or what have you, it's both special defense and regular defense double.
Oof.
Cynthia knows this, so she put a Flame Orb on her Milotic, which, if you don't take it off of it in the first turn, will give it perpetual burn. As long as it's holding that orb, it will constantly burn it. That is the point of that item.
That seems a little sadistic.
A little, but I mean, it works. I don't know, my phone isn't working. I see. Okay, she has to restart her phone.
Okay.
She better give us some goddamn answers, which is back. Swear to God. Anyway, the one thing I knew that I could do for that is find a way to remove the orb from her Milotic first turn when it comes out, so that I could remove that advantage. Because that was meant to be her wall, if you want to go by competitive terms.
Okay.
Because if that was meant to be her wall, so that was meant to be a huge hurdle to have to get over, because it was just going to outlast your team. That was the point. Was it would just take next to no damage. Your sweepers couldn't sweep. They couldn't sweep on their way through your entire team, and you couldn't just like blitzkrieg your way through it like you probably would have done for most of the game, like I kind of did.
Yeah.
So that was the first hurdle. No, actually, the first hurdle was Spiritomb. She is the only trainer in the entire game, aside from you if you get it, that has Spiritomb. If
Makes
you
sense.
do not know what Spiritomb is, it is a ghost dark type.
Okay. I think I know what it is. But keep going.
It's that it's like that it's a ghost that comes out of a stone, and it looks like a whirlwind of purple and green, and it has a face in it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's Spiritomb.
But that makes sense to me because she's the champion, isn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is. So naturally she would be the hardest fight, and boy howdy did they actually do a pretty good job of making her have the hardest fight. It's a pain in the ass is what it is. Yeah, you're right. So originally, when Pearl originally came out, Fairy was not a thing yet. So the fairy typing didn't happen until X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, Spiritomb did not have a weakness because of its typing.
That's OP.
Yeah, it did not have a weakness, which made it a wall. So, but the thing is now, it's weak to Fairy. Because Dark type is weak to Fairy, and Ghost type does not nullify that. So, it gives, because of the new typing that's happened since then, it had exactly one weakness. But it
Fair.
was a weakness I was able to exploit because I had a Mawile, which is Steel Fairy, and I had it learn Rough Play, which is a 100 power fairy move that's physical.
Weak
And
to
that's what-
toxic stalling?
Oh yeah, I got you. So toxic stalling in the sense of like you put toxic on it and then just put a wall up. You just let toxic do the work.
Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah, toxic does more damage over time.
That
It
makes
is not
sense.
regular poison. It is the nasty poison.
That makes sense.
It's like the Gila dragon or Gila monster level of poison, where it
Ew.
is just like it put everything that it could possibly think that is gross and give infections into one thing and then injected you with it.
Eh.
That is basically toxic. So yeah, you can make some pretty nasty toxic walls if you do it right. It's a little difficult depending on what you have available, but I know that in X and Y they had one that was basically designed with that in mind. It was not a sea anemone, but it was a sea creature where the smaller form of it was basically a sea anemone, and it would eat. You remember the Pokemon Coralissa?
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah, the Togepi looking thing that's made of coral.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these things ate those.
Okay.
Yeah, they would eat the horns off them, and
Aw.
when the larger version of it, Togepex, yeah, it's an apex predator. That's why it's called that. Yeah, its evolved form, like the head that was part of the previous form, is just like a little dangle that's inside of these like bulwark-like tendrils that it has,
Mhm.
and it was designed from the ground up to be a toxic tank. Its whole gang was to maximize its defense while burning anything against it down with poison. One of your favorite mons? Yeah, it's one of my favorites too, actually. It's pretty damn rad. Also, I really like this design.
Okay, let me see if Twitch is finally working for me. I'm sorry I haven't been answering. Just customers kept coming in and out, and I was like, I'm hangry.
Well, now's your
Oh,
time.
honey.
Are you
Now's your time to
seriously?
use your words.
I know, seriously, seriously. Gosh.
Sharp teeth or no?
Oh wow. Okay, so here's the thing.
Mhm.
Twitch is not working on my phone at all.
Okay, but do you want your character to have sharp teeth or regular teeth?
I don't know. That kind of sounds cool. You know what? Let's go with sharp teeth. Everybody has sharp teeth. I will fit into the group.
Okay, now, other question. Follow up.
Yes.
What
Follow-up.
kind of sharp teeth? Now, are we going for like shark
Shark.
teeth, or are we going for like anglerfish sharp teeth?
Ooh. Oh, that's a good question. I kind of like the sharp teeth because unification, but angler teeth though. I don't know. You're gonna have to decide for me this time.
I got it. I got you.
Thank you.
Because if you're gonna be a being of the sea, or at least look like one, I feel that that's an important distinction to make. Are you a predator, or are you something that tries to look like a predator?
That's a good question.
Usually the teeth are the deciding factor.
Nah, that's fair. You know what? I'm gonna go with I'm gonna probably go with like the. Well, you know what? Actually, what's easier for you to draw, Tal?
Probably the shark teeth.
All right, go do that then. No, because like I'm taking into account because if it's gonna not really animated, but it's going to be like me talking, it's gonna open its mouth, and it figured, so which one's gonna be easier?
Well, that's the main reason why we were even asking is like now we can see your teeth, but what do they look like?
Yeah, like let's go with the shark teeth. That'll be easier for her.
for a little bit there, I was going on. It's like if she doesn't answer, we're gonna give her like a weird tentacle tongue.
I mean,
Like
that's
you,
gonna be on you. That's gonna be
like,
on you though. And then
you
I'm
put
gonna
the
come
base
over
of
and
the
I'm gonna
tongue
find
out.
you.
Look,
No, then I'm gonna find
could,
you. No,
it
and
could
then I'm
be
gonna find
interesting.
you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna throw Tando at you. I'm gonna throw my chickens at you.
No, don't throw the chickens. They're soft and cuddly.
They can until they get you with their talons.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Wahahaha.
But it would be like an interesting one where like the base of it is like a normal human tongue, but it's also like rougher and blue, and it has like 10 little tendrils that come off the end of it, like they're supposed to be like the end that just almost like they grab food and bring it in, and
Ooh.
and it could be cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
I'm struggling.
Oh. I love you, Tal.
I love you too.
Okay, see, now I understand what you meant by this one. This is the one. Ah, I see, Tando, I see.
I think I missed the context somewhere. What? What do you mean this one?
1
Scared.
second.
Okay. I guess the other question would be how big a shark teeth are we talking?
No, I'm getting breakfast right now and I'm hungry.
Ah.
Okay, so quick context. Pretty much Talon was like, huh? Okay.
Yeah, she does
Well,
that
that's the
often.
first one.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
doesn't dig
when they
well,
first met, you, they were like, "Yes, this is the one. That's the one." And I went, ah, "I wonder what that feels like." And now I'm like, "Ah, a couple of interactions. I see. It's not a bad
That's
thing,
the
I assure
one.
you.
Okay.
It's not a bad thing, I assure you."
How's
She's
that
like,
look?
yes, that one. That's the one. This is the one that we will sacrifice to the pit god. And you're like, what?
Yes,
What?
to the chicken god.
How does this
okay.
look?
Ooh. Let's keep going with that.
With the teeth.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
No.
Waiting for somebody to notice.
Look, listen, I'm trying my best here, okay? Like the amount of time I got overstimulated, I was like, oh my goodness. No, seriously, I love the teeth so far. They're awesome. Yes.
Okay. Onward,
Yes,
back to coloring.
Yeah, again, like I said, I'm I'm a bit overstimulated.
Hang on. What's my battery at?
That's a good question.
It's at 54%. We're
I
okay.
noticed that thing tends to burn through battery pretty quick.
It does. It really does. Especially if
so
I have
sorry.
more layers open or active.
Ooh,
It'll start burning down faster the more I color.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like disappear for a hot minute because yeah, again, my boss is in the back room, and I took this opportunity to go get breakfast and be like, hey, let me just troll around a little bit.
Oh, you're
Alright.
fine.
Well, now you got sharp teeth.
I got teeth, all the teeth. Actually, if you give chicken a like teeth too, that'd be hilarious. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should right now. Hang on, I am not saying because I realized Talon would take me seriously.
What
No,
if the chicken had shark
Talon-
teeth?
Because Talon's gonna take me seriously, and I went, wait, no, I better specify.
Are you sure about that?
I may or may not be sure about that now. Okay, I'm going to go quiet.
Special breed of shark tooth chicken. Extra crispy.
Isn't that just a
that's
dinosaur?
pretty.
Huh?
The gradient at the end.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that.
Hello there.
Hello
My
there.
question is, would it also do that gradient towards the bottom of the cap?
I'm gonna do the gradient at the bottom of the cap, and then the top of the
Okay.
cap will be a lighter blue, and then the
Nice.
little nubbies on the ends of the tentacles are gonna be yellow.
Yes. I was just thinking either like yellow with like an orange tip, or just like, yeah. I approve.
But
Gotta color the nubbins.
yep, that was a bad idea.
Just imagine. What if this character went to go do like an ASMR screen with like those ear microphones, and then just like they take the little feely doos on the end of the hair and just like tickle the inside of the ear. That would be the perfect ASMR streamer.
Yes.
I want an ASMR with that. And they're just like softly reading like a folklore book. Or just like the dictionary. It doesn't really matter what it is that's being read as long as it's like in a soft, gentle voice, along with the ear tickles. And like while they're doing the ear tickles is when they could just like lean back and take a drink at the same time. Give their voice a break and like hydrate a little bit.
Yes.
And the more savvy listeners would know that that's why that she does it after a while. It's like every time she takes a short break is because that's what she's doing. And that's when they hear the ear tickles. It's like, aha, I know why you do it now. Yes.
Like only the ones who had seen it on live stream.
Right. And like some people don't know that she's a jellyfish girl or a flump. I'll just say jellyfish girl because it makes sense. So like some of them don't expect the little doodads on the end of the hair, and they don't expect their hair to be like, you know, flexible like this. Prehensile, excuse me. There we go. So they're like, whoa, do this rat. I didn't know she could do that. That's awesome as hell. And then there's like fan art of her being like the elderly sister, or the like the cute girlfriend that like lets you lay your head in their lap and they clean your ears with Q-tips, but they do it with the jellyfish arms.
I would like to say I've never done that for my
It's
husband.
probably for the better, because to be fair, Q-tips are terrible for you because they just impact the earwax. But yeah, you could also use whatever kind of cleaning tool you feel like using. But yeah, 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 yeah. Also, I feel that kind of thing is weird to do personally. Like, it's helpful if you know want someone to help clean your ears, because sometimes that shit's really hard to do on your own. But yeah, it's still a little weird. I don't know. I'm of two minds about it. But you always kind of see that stuff in like romance manga and stuff like that.
Yeah, It's very prevalent in manga, I've
It
noticed.
really is. Really, really is. Apparently the FC server's lighting up.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
What's going on?
Good question. They're talking about housing plots right now.
Okay.
Let's see. They're also talking about items and such, because apparently April's really starting to get into the housing decoration stuff. So she's formed a list, and some of that shit's really hard to get.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like Jeremy just the other day had me he had me unsynced run him through a level 70 hard mode dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Saint Antiochs or something like that. I forget what it's called, but it's the plant library essentially.
Yeah. The Arboretum?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. So we had to run that, and I had to unlock that thing to go run it with him. I'd never been in there before. But it's a good thing I was level 84, because I don't think we would have made it.
Yeah, Edward had to unlock the Great Hunt to run that with me.
What expansion's that one in?
That's in Stormblood. That was the Monster Hunter collab.
Oh fuck! That's right. I still need to do that. I want that mount.
I want the
mount's
mount,
so
and we
bad.
were trying to get it to drop in a chest or something.
Mhm.
No luck.
Yeah. When it comes to that kind of thing, if I know that it's like you need to grind up a certain amount of whatever in order to be able to get it,
50.
I assume that that's going to be the thing I'm going to have to aim for, and if it happens to drop in a chest, then yay, but don't expect it.
I think we ran it like 15 times.
How is that, by the way?
With 2 people at level 90, it's pretty good.
Oh, level 90. Oh dear.
Well, the fight itself is level 70, and it's rough. So, the first half, you can heal. The second half, healing spells and abilities don't work. You have to use potions. Like the
But it's
Monster
only
Hunter
during the
potions
second
that
half.
they give you.
Okay. Which I
Um,
imagine you only have 10 of.
And there is no health regen.
That time we ran Arboretum made me want to punch a child.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fair.
The only boss we had any issues with was the last one in the Arboretum on hard mode. It was that mud boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was the only one that actually managed to kill us, because we had to understand the mechanics fully. But once we understood the mechanics, we beat it. We beat it first try once we understood what we were doing. We had died twice, I think,
Yeah.
to that boss, unsynced. Yeah, I was 84. He was 78. It was a level 70 boss. So he was doing his best. But it got to the point where I understood the mechanics and I started calling them out because we were in voice chat.
Yeah.
And after we started doing that, we didn't really take that much damage aside from, the stuff we couldn't heal. But it was really easy. where I was just calling the direction of where the mud was coming from, and that instantly made it a lot easier. Because if it's coming from below, you stand on the disc. If it's coming from above, you get away from the disc, and then just put up whatever damage mitigation you have, because it hurts like a lot.
The normal enemies kept him in a constant state of undeath as a Dark Knight because the healer was distracted or something.
Oh,
I remember that.
Oh no!
I think I was either running Dragoon or Ninja in that one. Or Dancer. Could have been Dancer.
I was running Reaper. In fact, both of us were running Reaper, and the irony of two Reapers running into a botanist hell did not escape us.
Dragoon.
That is
yeah,
exactly
right.
what Reapers are. They're just really
Pissed
angry
off
botanists.
botanists. Yep.
Really, really edgy botanists.
Really angry.
You reap what you sow, my dude. That's why I'm gonna reap all this corn. Corn. Give me that corn.
I'm
Yeah,
realizing
like
now
sex
that I
swings for
didn't start with like the skin like I normally do. Usually I'll get the skin tone down first. Apparently I've just gone everywhere except there today.
Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing wrong there.
I think I'm trying to decide if I'm going to give her like the same blue skin or aqua
Really?
skin tone.
Oh, like aqua blue?
No, like aqua's skin.
Oh, okay. I got
Like her actual skin tone. I don't know yet.
it. Gotcha.
I usually ask because I have the green. Desternia's is pink. Red's is red. I'm kind of happy with the progress so far. What do you think?
Oh, that looks great. I really love the gradient going from the top to the bottom and all the edges of the tentacles and such like that. And I love the yellow feely doos. Because I feel that color distinction from tentacle to feely do is important.
Yes.
And also, that is the perfect kind of color scheme for something that looks like it's supposed to be aquatic. So, I think that works great.
This one tentacle right here next to her face reminds me of a microphone.
Yeah, it's in the perfect spot for it, and it's shaped just right. What if she decides that she wants to narrate everything? Like, she doesn't need an actual headset. She doesn't need a microphone. She has one. It's that tentacle that's the perfect length right there. She just like carries a foldable desk with her everywhere, and then she just unfolds it, sits down, and looks really serious, and says, "Tonight on Tentacle News."
Tentacle news. Tentacle news.
There's just anything around her, anything that's going on. She's like, a mad woman has decided to start punching trees in the local park. More at 10. Like, it's 11. What? Do we have to wait? Are you okay? I'm fine. Don't worry about it. And then they're all like, and now on to Jim for the weather. And she just like goes to the other side of the desk. Just scoots over a little bit. Thanks, Jerry.
Take this thing.
Anyway, it's gonna rain. I made her schizophrenic somehow. I don't know what happened.
Oh my goodness. I finally have a moment to sit down. Yay. But hi. Oh, God.
Hi. What color skin would
Also-
you like?
Wait. Oop, let me check. Also, I love the ombre colors. It looks so pretty.
Right.
Yay.
I almost want to say like a peach pink or something like that. But I'm like, then I came to the realization you're not peach pink, but you could be.
I was
Actually,
thinking
this is a fantasy character. But
maybe
go ahead.
this color.
Let me see.
Hang on, let me. Like this color. Or we could try something a little more. Purple. Like that. Or this one.
Oh.
Maybe make it a little cooler.
Oh, that almost looks like a blush. It's kind of cute.
Which one?
That purpley one you did the first time.
Oh,
That little light one.
this one? Sorry, I know there's a delay.
I know. I'm going to assume the first purple that you did, and it looks like it's the blush area to me.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, it looks like a blush color.
Oops.
Oof. Oh no, I dropped my eggs.
Oh no! Not the eggs!
I swear, you do such a good job. Like, I'm loving everything about this.
Thank you. There we go. Okay. The silence is deafening.
I'm sorry. I'm like alt tabbed on like 3 different things at the moment.
Oh, no, you're fine.
So they.
Sorry, I'm
decided
stuffing my face, so unless you want to hear me chewing ASMR,
I need to eat, but that would require
It's
taking a
liter-
break, and I'm having a creative boost, and if I do that, I don't know when I'm going to get back to it.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand.
Edward's going to get mad at me.
Not being able
listen,
to get
this will
back
be
to
one of the few
creative boost.
times. This will be one of the few times I'm going to support you because, yeah, no, I understand that creativity block, and then when it's suddenly there, it's like, I'm not touching anything right now until I get this done.
Right. I mean, do you
That's how I
have
ended.
food ordered or something?
That's actually how I ended up filming one of my backstories for one of my OCs. I filmed for like 12 hours for 3 videos.
Oof.
Jeez.
I didn't care. I was just really wrapped up in it.
Hyper
my husband
focus
was-
for the win.
Yeah, and my husband was like, "Are you?" I'm like, "Don't touch me right now." And he's like, "Okay, bye."
Don't ruin the groove.
I'm in the moment.
Literally,
groove.
yeah, literally. I made it up afterwards, and right the next day I just started eating food and being normal.
You know,
What even
I
is normal?
I actually listen to biological functions and, you know, the fact that I require food and sustenance in order to be able to survive. You know, those
Exactly,
unnecessary things we
Yeah,
all
see?
wrap
See?
ourselves up in. I understand.
Did I give her 2 sets of eyes? Yes. Yes, I did.
What? Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you're going to be a little confused as to which ones you're supposed to be looking at, but you know, hey.
Pick one. Pick one. Just pick an eye, babe. There we go.
Selena, pick an eye. They're all staring at you judgingly anyway. Just pick one. And the boss came back.
Oh.
Yep, there it is.
Dang it. Okay.
Yep. Right on time. So does this mean the top eyes can just look around everywhere?
Yes.
Nice. It's like a baby beholder, but not nearly as narcissistic and paranoid.
I'm gonna make. Oh, my stomach is growling. Ah! I'm gonna make the edges of the collar on the jacket yellow to match the little bitty on the little feelies.
Noise. just realized?
What?
This has mostly the same color scheme as Toxapex.
And um, what's the name?
You can do it.
Toxtricity.
Yes.
The second I got
Also,
both.
another really cool Pokemon.
The second I got both versions of that Pokemon in Sword and Shield, they never left my party.
Right? They're just too cool. I love those guys.
And the best part is my starter was the monkey.
Nice. You had a band.
I had a band. You know who I never got though? Zigzagoon.
You could have had Kiss.
Exactly. But for whatever reason, I never got one.
Apparently, I'll go like that one. Yeah, because like the Zigzagoon fits Kiss perfectly.
It's the black and white color scheme. He's got the tongue hanging out of his mouth.
He's got the spiky body armor to go with it.
It's great. I just loved the dark type gym.
Oh yeah.
Like, I
They
want to
did
live there.
a
Can
really
I go
fucking
there?
good job. I think the whole point of the place was to not want to live there because,
Hell, I don't care. I want to go there.
right? Well, it's the place didn't have all the excess funding that the other places had for stadium
Yeah.
because it wasn't sitting on top of an energy point.
Yeah, it was the only one.
Yeah,
My
you're doing a
stomach
bad
is
job at
growling
advertising.
at me.
I mean, yeah, but they had one of the most entertaining gyms in my opinion.
Oh, I absolutely loved it.
And also, Marnie is the best,
Piers was my favorite.
right? So good.
I resonated with him so hard. He just looks so tired.
He was the coolest dude out there, but he
So
looked like he
tired.
needed a vacation.
And so depressed. He's like, nobody wants to come here because they don't want to see me perform. And I'm like, oh, baby!
It's like, no! Don't think that, you're amazing!
Also, best Big Brother.
Right? And all the denizens of that town are hyper fans of Marnie,
Yeah.
which was adorable.
Like, we'll do anything for you to win. And she's like, stop.
And she's like, guys, please. I understand you're excited, but could you not do crimes?
Especially not in my name.
Yeah, they were meant to be like the not team, but totally a team of the game.
Yeah. They had the aesthetic, but they weren't malicious.
Yeah, they were just over enthusiastic fans. Like the whole point was them to be the drunken, overly enthusiastic fans that you see for soccer, aka football.
Scarlet and Violet has to have another dark type gym leader.
That'd be cool.
I love the dark type gym. Loved it.
I have to be really careful in dark type gyms because I have a really bad habit of having a team that is mostly weak to dark.
I have a bad habit of making a team that's predominantly dark. Or ghosts.
We have the opposite problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
the ghost part, yeah, I get that because I love ghost types.
Umbreon.
I love them so goddamn much.
Umbreon has always been my favorite Pokemon. And every playthrough, I have to get an Umbreon, and they have to be in my team. Likewise, I always have to get a Lucario, and the Lucario always has to be in my team.
I guess I never really got that.
I don't
into
know why,
Lucario.
but if the chicken is gothic while the flumph is pastel, I can do this. I was basing this one off of Peggy. Actually.
Kiss chicken. Kiss chicken.
I was basing this chicken off of Peggy. Or trying to, at least.
Look,
But I can... He does. But I'm also hungry. So...
Aw, you're welcome. I can.
I can make it a goth chicken.
Can we make it a void chicken?
With the red eye.
Yeah.
I could.
I mean, Peggy.
Yes, void chicken!
Void chicken. He's like, hey, Peggy, how you doing? Buck. Buck.
Buck, motherfucker!
Like every time you see it, try to talk to it, like you get this mental image of flames behind it. Buck.
Like some Agretzico stuff.
Yes. Yes. Like this demon chicken. It's trying to be as cute as possible. It really is just saying hello in the gentlest way it knows. It loves you. It's never gonna hurt you. But God, does it look like it wants to murder the world.
I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate this. Take this off.
And that's what the female sounds like. No one's ever seen a void rooster.
That's fair. That's fair.
Peggy fought the devil and lived. That's how lost. That's how she lost the foot. Oh no, she lost the foot.
Yeah, Peggy doesn't have a foot.
Oh no.
She isn't she the one you made the little chicken wheelchair for?
Okay. Chicken wheelchair sounds adorable. It's sad, but at the same time it sounds fucking cute as hell. Chicken used to be a hunter of death until she got an arrow in the foot. They were never the same after. You made a wheelchair, but she hates it, so I'm teaching her how to stand first. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Like, it's... Most animals, except horses, can lose a leg and be fine. Horses are nothing but leg, essentially. They are like a 2,000-pound animal on toothpicks.
It'd be fine if their legs were actually structured like, you know, legs.
Right?
And not
Like-
fingers.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding?
No, I know you're not. And that's the worrisome part, is because that's worryingly correct. And it's like, horses are really, really fucking good at hurting themselves. They suck at surviving. Because if their leg gets hurt in any way, it's almost life-threatening.
Yeah.
Because they'll do something like, oh, I don't know, bump up against a fence, and then look at that, they've cut themselves down to the bone in their ankle somehow.
Or they get spooked by something. Like, I don't know how an animal can be so incredibly intelligent and so dumb at the same time. And then I remember people exist.
Fuck, thank you. Horses are literally muscles except their feet. And their stupid digestive system, right?
Okay,
Get all this
but you want to
horse
know
life.
what's hilarious about a horse? Have you ever heard a horse laugh?
I don't think so.
They will laugh at you.
Wow.
They will legitimately laugh at you. Horses and donkeys and mules will all laugh at you.
Okay, I have heard a donkey laugh. It's loud and obnoxious, but I've heard it.
Yeah, the braying, that's laughter.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Fuckers. See, now, okay, I get the image of, like, all horses and donkeys are just judgmental assholes.
Oh, they are.
And we
Um,
have to take care of them.
the amount of times I've heard stories of people who are like, oh yeah, whatever you do, if you're going to ride a horse, don't wear tennis shoes. Because if you wear the wrong kind of shoe, the horse is going to know that you don't know what you're doing.
Oh no.
And they're going to decide, since you don't know what you're doing, they're in charge.
I see. So they know how a tourist when they feel it.
Yes.
They're like, oh, look at this fucking moron.
And
What
the
are those
older the
Crocs?
horse,
Get outta here.
the worse it gets. The older the horse, the worse it gets. Because they're so set in their ways that they're like, nah, fuck you. I know what I'm doing. You don't know what you're doing.
Great. We get boomer horses now.
Also, do you want to know where the term don't look a gift horse in the mouth comes from?
Actually, I know exactly where that comes from because it's considered extremely rude to examine a horse's teeth, which is meant to be a method of health, or a method of health inspection for a horse. And, when a horse is being gifted to you, you're not supposed to look at its teeth because you're acting as though you're suspect of its health and because of something that's graciously being given to you.
Yes.
It's considered an insult.
Yes. That and because the older the horse, the older the horse, the longer the teeth.
Ah. So it's also a good way to check that. Okay. Because I know that, like, I've watched, like, a lot of vet shows that involve, like, farm animals and such like that, which include horses. And, like, they'll do things like file the teeth down.
Oof.
Yeah. And it sounds awful. Like, it sounds like they're scraping stone, but it's just them taking a file and going on the teeth in the back, and, like, the horse is like, oh, God, it feels weird. It feels so damn weird. Why?
I actually know what it feels like to have your teeth filed.
Dentist flashback. Stop. I'm sorry. I just feel for the horse.
Because
Cows too, because it happens to them.
when I had my my braces removed,
I'm sorry.
they didn't like that my canines were sharp, so they filed them. They filed them down.
Oh, they filed down your vamp teeth?
Yes.
No, those are the best ones. Damn it. The filing is so scary. Yeah, no, I hear you. So, I don't know why I started watching this, but there's a, for lack of a better term, there's a show on YouTube, a channel, there you go. There's a channel on YouTube called The Hoof GP, and it's a guy who does hoof trimming professionally, and he's in Ireland, which naturally means he comes with the thickest accent you could possibly hope for.
Right.
And it is just delightful to listen to. Like, I don't even care what's happening on screen. I just love listening to the man talk, because god damn it, I love fucking accents. But yeah, like he has what's called a crush, which is it's a machine that he leads a cow into it. It locks up behind it, and it hugs the neck and the front, and then it lifts into the air by like a couple of feet, and then it has like arms that go over. They grab the foot, they bring it over, and lock it in position so that he can work on filing it down and checking every foot. And he uses like a really weird shaped knife. It's a hoof knife that it comes out and it almost tapers to a point, and then it curves backwards in on itself, like it's supposed to be a hook, but that part's sharp too. And it's meant so that he can carefully carve away at the hoof, because there's a lot of times where they end up getting like infections in there, and it'll be things like, apparently, I've learned a lot by watching this. Apparently, so it's the outer part of the hoof that is actually the load-bearing part. He mostly does cows. Yes, he mostly does cows because that's his biggest customer. Is there's a lot of dairy farms in the area, so they need hoof trims done regularly. Especially once you start them, you cannot stop them. And they need to happen because it has a lot of effect on the health of the cow. But anyway, so the outer part of the hoof is the actual load bearing part, whereas the inside is a lot softer.
Mm-hmm.
And he levels them out, puts tips back on them, and then like he does that for every single one. And then from there, he's like, okay, so what's wrong with this one? If there's anything wrong with this one. And it's shit like, he'll find like a 6-inch nail in one
Yep.
that just like the hoof grew around it. Because it got stuck in the hoof at some point, and then, obviously cow don't have hands, so he can't just take it out. And then there's other ones where it's like the hoof gets infected somehow, in any number of different ways, like a
It
crack
cracks
yeah.
and
So
something gets in it.
and it's digital dermatitis, I think is what it's called. Where it's a group of germs, and they're not always the same ones, but it's like a common group of germs that get in there, and they essentially rot the foot. It infects the foot real bad, and it detaches the hoof from the foot.
Oof.
So they have to carve all the hoof off and then work on putting medicine on the part where the digital dermatitis is so that it can fight the infection. And then the cow just has to slowly grow it back over time. So what they do is they put a shoe,
Like a boot.
yeah, like they put like a shoe. It's like a puck, kind of, but it's like shaped like the foot. And they just like they grind the hoof down on the other side a little bit, and then they glue that on. And different ones last for different amounts of times. So if they're like, I don't want this one coming off because it's gonna take a really long time for this thing to grow back properly, they'll put like a good plastic one on there, because they're meant to last a long while. Whereas the glue will eventually fall off, yes. And then if they use a wood one, it's meant to not last nearly as long because it wears out a lot quicker.
It's also
But
more
it's-
natural, and it's not gonna.
Yeah, well, the plastic ones they use they're also biodegradable.
Okay.
They made it a point to get ones that are good for the environment too.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, they're very, very environmental conscious because they have to be, because it's gonna fall off where the cows are living, and they don't want anything to happen to the cows. They definitely don't want to muck up the place with a bunch of shoes that are just lying around in the field. Yeah, and the shoe is meant to lift the foot off the ground more, so that the part of the hoof that has been mostly taken away doesn't get into the slurry, which is mostly dirt, water, and shit. And that way it can stay off the ground, it can stay wrapped up, and it can heal.
Yeah.
So, because the longer it stays dry, the better. And yeah, it's a really fascinating show. Also deals with a lot of foot abscesses, which,
Not for the faint of heart.
yeah, well, I was like, I find that stuff fascinating because I don't know why, but I also like watching that kind of thing. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, if you don't like sitting down and watching medical shows, don't.
Don't watch it.
Because boy howdy, are there a lot of a lot of abscesses and such like that, where it's like that poor cow can hardly walk on that foot due to the amount of pressure on the inside. If you find videos about it, you'll send it to you. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Hoof GP is a damn good one.
I've seen some on TikTok actually. also.
Okay. And it's just the tiniest little flame. It's just tiny, tiny little. Out the mouth. But yeah, it's the Hot GP is a fascinating show, and it's like I also watch things like the Amazing Dr. Pol, because whenever I go to my brother's, that's basically the only thing they have on TV, because they usually just have it on for background noise for their dog when they're not home,
Mm-hmm.
and they deal with some shit. Whoo boy, they deal with some shit on that show. It's a fun
Interesting.
watch. Yeah, it's a guy named Dr. Pol who I want to say he's in like Indiana or something like that, Montana. Something. He lives in a very rural state, and he is the doctor, or the veterinarian more specifically, for most of the farms in like 100-mile area. And also he deals with like personal pets and such like that too. So you get things like he's going to help get cows birthed one day, and then like because the man goes shirtless when he does that because it's hard work, and he literally has to go shoulder deep into these cows in order to do a pregnancy check.
Ugh.
And just all sorts of goodies. And then it can turn around and be like, hey, my pet rabbit has a growth. I don't know what it is. Can you help me? That like it's that drastic of a contrast. It is sometimes whiplash watching the shit that he's go back and forth from. It's well edited though, so they do a good job with it. Oh, Aqua's sending me stuff about farriers. Yeah. There's a channel called The Farrier. Ad friend. There we go. Maupin Farrier Co. And then Nate the Hoof Guy. Yeah, I've seen Nate the Hoof Guy. He's the not Hoof GP. Like if you watch enough of the Hoof GP, you'll eventually see Nate the Hoof Guy get suggested in your videos. That's for sure. But yeah, farriers are a different beast entirely, man. Because in order for them to properly fit a shoe, they have to make it on site, and they have to make it quick.
One of my mutuals on TikTok, she's a farrier.
Nice. Yeah, that's a different kind of blacksmithing altogether. That's a different mentality and everything. Because
She's a farrier in Texas.
oh God, she must be busy then.
I don't think so. Not recently. I think she ended up getting an office job at a veterinary clinic.
Aw.
Well, COVID kind of hit everybody
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah, I understand.
Gothic chicken.
Look, this chicken wants to party all night and party every day.
Gothic
sorry.
chicken.
Want to rock and roll all night and party every day. There's a difference.
This contrast.
Right? You see, it works. It's great. one looks like they're supposed to be from a My Little Mermaid poster, and the other one looks like they're supposed to be on a rock concert poster. It works.
It's a fiend that got trapped in the body of a chicken.
Right, it's a pit fiend. Or a chicken
Release
fiend.
me, mortal, or face the wrath of the fires of hell. Oh,
Release me
look, he's
from
so
this-
cute.
Oh, look at him. He's bucking so loud today. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. And it's like... Release me from this mortal coil, heathen! I wish to be freed from this chicken flesh prison. This foul punishment that has been bestowed upon me.
I get it, foul. Ah, shit, it's almost 3!
Oh, shit, yeah. God, it's almost 2 here. Oh, no.
It's almost time for me to go pick up the little one.
You can do it. You can call it the chicken. Aw, Toph wants to be held. Well, I'd probably want to be held too if I was a child and mostly blind.
I want to be held,
Right?
like, all the time.
Yeah. Feel that.
But my husband likes his personal space.
Yeah, it's never been much of a hugger.
Too bad. I give him
Right.
hugs whether he wants them or not.
He's like, hey, bitch! It's hug time! He's like, no, man, I'm playing Elden Ring. Hug time! Hug time is now! I know it is hug time. Yeah, I feel that.
Like this morning, he was like, baby, I have to go to work. And I'm like, I want a hug. And he goes, I know.
Oh, I know.
Okay, but to be fair, my husband has to give me a kiss goodbye every time he leaves because I'm like, I will be offended if you leave without a kiss, and I will know.
I will find out.
Even if I am asleep, I will know.
Yeah, no, seriously. And he goes like, "Are you sick?" Because one time he did leave without saying give me a goodbye kiss, and I was so offended. I was just like, "No, I'm letting you know, I'm really upset at you." He goes, "Why?" He's like, "Because what if that was the last time I see you? I will be very offended. You even in the afterlife, I will be very offended."
Even in death, I'll still be mad at you.
Yeah, no, 100%. So the fact that you had the audacity to do that, you better not. And he's like, "Okay." Like, but what if I wake you up? I can just go back to sleep. That's not the problem.
Wake
Like,
me
if
up.
you think
Say
Yeah,
goodbye.
I'm going to
literally.
be offended by being woke up by a kiss from the person I love, then god damn it, what do you think?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So,
It's like,
yes.
well, guess what? You give me a secondary sorry smooch for waking me up.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously.
See? Duh. See? You
They're
know.
called follow-up smooches.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand when Tal says, I want a hug. No,
Yeah.
absolutely. I want a hug.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right there with you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Smell what you're laying in.
Also, Toph called me, so I was like, oh, okay. She's got me well trained. I
Smart
don't
chicken.
train them. They train me.
Smart chicken.
That's
100%.
that's pet ownership in general.
People are like, yeah, I trained my dogs. No, they trained you. Okay? They trained you to give them a treat when they do
Yeah.
something.
You had to match their energy, not
Yeah.
the other way around.
Exactly. Exactly. Plus, my boss left to do stuff, and I'm like, ah, sweet, bye.
There you go.
Freedom!
For a bit until he comes back, then you're gonna hear me go away. Buddy, there is no dust on my hand. I don't know why you want to keep doing a dust bath on my hand. You're cute though.
Well, maybe it's not the dust they're after. Maybe it's your
No.
finger oils.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they
Plus,
just
if
want
I-
to be covered in your scent.
It would be super creepy. Oh, are you okay? You fell off, baby. You okay?
Oh, save the world, Star Fox.
You know when cats nuzzle you, they're actually trying to make you smell like them?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because that's their way of saying, this is mine.
I own you now.
This is my
I
human.
am your master.
I mean, to be fair, I prefer that over the dog method.
Okay.
I prefer not to be peed on.
What you want? What you want, baby?
Fair.
Child, you're getting your claws are
I'm
getting
definitely not
Hold on.
a fan of R. Kelly, so I'd really rather not
There we
go that route.
There we go. I'm trying to hold you, and you're not letting me, my dude. Chill. I know you can't see, but it's fine. Oh, goodness. See, was that so hard?
Yes,
Was that so hard?
absolutely.
Child. I think so, especially if you're blind or you're partially blind to the world and going like, "What's happening?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you, you little baby. You better not poop on me. I will be sad. This is one of my comfy shirts." Yeah, right.
Oh, God,
No discretion.
I'm gonna brown.
No discretion. It's like, I didn't bring my black shirt, please.
And then like get
That's-
paranoid because it's not the black shirt, so they don't know what to do, so they just shit themselves. They try to turn it black.
They really do. They're cute though. I can't fault her for it. She does what she does.
Well, it's like I imagine some animals take some getting used to the fact that we can change our outward appearance like that. Like we can go from wearing a colored shirt to a different colored shirt, whereas they can't really do that.
True.
So they like can't just memorize what colors you are, because that wouldn't work entirely.
That's
You
true.
change on the daily,
You know, that's true.
like an indecisive peacock.
Oh, peacocks. Peacocks over here though, like have you ever heard of what a peacock sounds like?
Yes. They sound like
Yeah.
a tired hooker.
Yes, much. That's exactly what it is.
I'm glad somebody got a kick out of it.
No, and okay,
Yes,
Ew.
Weevil,
now,
what do you want?
now imagine a group of them just deciding at 2 o'clock in the morning, we're gonna all scream like an orgy.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. They sound like they're getting murdered, but you know.
I mean, look. For
That
some
being said-
people, it's basically the same sound.
It's true.
This is the progress so far.
Oh, wait, I'm not looking at the stream. Hold on. Because I was just dodging my ball. Oh, I love it.
And then
Baby.
this one.
Little teeth. Little teeth.
Like that. I still have to do shading. But colors wise, this is what it's gonna look like.
It looks so good. Hey, what the little boy chicken. I love it. I love it so much.
Okay.
I'm happy that I have been able to contribute in what little ways I have.
Thank you.
Right.
But yeah, it's 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten lunch and I have to go get the child soon and I have stuff to do.
No, that's fine. Thanks for letting me hang out and dealing with me being quiet and going,
While she's running around in Dark Souls dodging her own boss.
Literally. I mean, okay, but here's the thing. I won't get fired, thankfully, because I'm the only one who can do what I can do.
That's fair.
Yes, the job security. I'm familiar with that one.
Yeah, so it's like, you can, but you'll definitely suffer for that. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. It's like, it would be a terrible idea if you did that. But by all means.
Yeah, pretty much. Have fun with that, sir.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. How much overtime was it you were asking me to do earlier? Hmm.
Okay.
No, and on top of that, it's like on top of that, I'm taking care of your chickens. So,
Right.
so
Okay.
let's not get. I don't want to get them involved, but I'm taking care of your chickens.
It's
Like,
time
I'm
for the
just
stream
saying.
to end.
Okay. I adore this stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me and
Of
me
course.
being derpy.
Of course. I'm gonna finish the shading in my off time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Probably
I'm gonna be so
sometime this
excited.
weekend.
That's totally
Thank you for
fine.
streaming.
You're welcome. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Monster Hunter.
I'm assuming World.
Yay!
Yes, World.
Okay.
Sweet. You have a good one, boy.
You too.
Boing!
Bye bye.